Hey, you guys, this is your coach, Dr. Andrea Dickerson here, founder of IOwnADaycare.com, where we connect childcare business owners with proven management solutions. Today's proven management solution is to support multi-center childcare owners with training your team on how to handle phone calls and objections. If you're interested in finding out how to train your team to support your next level, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for standing along with me. Okay, I'm creating this video for those of you who have a team of people and you want for this team of people to have the same get up and go as you. You remember the time when there was never a call, there was never a tour that you did not seal the deal with? Well, maybe you have team members who are not sealing the deal and you want to figure out how to help them move further in that direction. So let's talk about that today. There are three main topics that I want to make sure that you are able to ensure that it's happening in your company. So to be able to do so, I do have a free phone inquiry and objection guide that you can receive. You can just click the link below and get this content so that you can review it and put these processes in place to ensure that your team will score the next phone call and or tour. Well, all right. To encourage you to grab this free download, let's focus in on these three key points. Number one, there must be some type of script, skit, SOP, video, images, something in place to give your team members the knowledge on how to handle your calls. So many owners don't have a script in place, or if there's a script, then they're not doing step number two. Step number two is you must track data. This data that you track will encourage you on what topics to train your admin team around. Don't think that childcare is just about caring for the children alone. If you're only training your team on CPR, first aid, diaper changing, etc., you are leaving so much money on the table because you aren't focused in on sales. Sales is a part of every business. All right, and then number three, you must have your systems, your training, your processes readily available. So let me dig a little deeper into all three of those aspects. Number one, your skit, SOP, image, video, PowerPoint, however you use your training material, it should spell out exactly what to do with workflows. There are three main workflows that I encourage you to have in your SOPs. The first workflow is what happens when a person calls your facility and they say, yes, I would like to take a tour. The second workflow that you want to prepare for is what happens when a person calls your facility and they say, no, I don't want to take a tour. I just want more information. And then the third one is what happens when a person says, nah, I really just want to know how much you charge. What workflows do you have in place to handle those three typical telephone responses? Now, the way you train your team to handle those responses has everything to do with step two. Step two is what happens when a person comes in to take a tour of your facility. There must be workflows in place to support that as well. Those workflows would include how your team members are to process a walk-in, a virtual tour, etc. Having those workflows in place is the key to your team feeling confident that they can complete the sale. And then number three, you want to make sure that there's some type of training that will surround your data. Let's talk about your data. When you are tracking the proper information, you'll begin to track how many calls came through your organization. You'll begin to track how many of those calls converted into tours. And then you will begin to keep track of how many of those tours converted to new enrollments. Now, if you have loads of tours coming in, but no one is enrolling, then that means something is happening with your script that converts your tours. If you have loads of phone calls coming in, but those calls are not converting to virtual tours and or in-person tours, then that means something about your phone script is not converting. So that's the data that you would utilize in order to train your team. I hope from this video that you have gained loads of aha moments and possibly an idea of the next step that you're going to take in your company. Now, before you do anything, be sure to download my free Phone Inquiry and Objection Guide. It's chock full of content on how to handle objections and how to handle a phone call inquiry. You can click the link below and get your free download today. Well, as always, remember, if you manage the childcare business that you love, you will love the childcare business that you manage. Bye, you guys.